because you have like 7 different tools. Like a lot, like a thieves tool is like different types of like rakes and different types of picks and different types of like instruments for turning it, and you just for some reason you just can't figure out this lock. And if you want to spend 10 more minutes trying to unlock it, we can go through that, but it just doesn't make sense. Like you're a bit
Alright,
stumped
let's
by
do
it.
it.
You're gonna
Yeah, let's
stay
do
here.
it.
You're gonna stay here for 10 minutes and try, yeah?
Why not? I don't know they've gone.
Fuck's sake. So you won't believe this. I rolled a 20 on the door strength, like a nat 20, and then I rolled a 1 on whether or not someone's gonna find you. So if you're gonna stay here for long enough, eventually you're gonna have to unlock it or break your
No, we
thieves'
don't
tools.
believe you because we can't see your dice roll.
So if you rolled a 20 and I rolled a 23, I beat you.
Yeah, but I rolled a nat 20 for how good the door was. But if you're gonna stay here for long enough to open the door, then yeah, eventually you're gonna open it. You notice it's a bedroom. The lock was extremely hard. Like it was really hard. It took you about 15 minutes to unlock.
Okay.
You can see out the window as you like unlock it. You look out the window. You notice the 2 lads have like they're not to be seen anymore, because if you kind of look at the map here, like you're above the bar area, and like they're gone. They're not there anymore. And like the main guy kissing is like not to be seen. The guys are all just working. No one's noticing that like you just are inside the building and you're in a bedroom. There's a bedroom. There is a wolf mat. Not a wolf mat. A bear mat on the floor. There's some chairs. There's some clothes.
I'll check the wardrobe.
As I just
and then I'll go into that little room with the chest in it.
Well, there's two what looks to be wardrobes. They're both like have doors and they're both locked. Presume you're going to spend as long as you need to unlock them.
I meant this thing here, the bookcase.
Oh,
cupboard.
yeah, that's just full of clothes. Yeah, that's just clothes. Even if you
okay.
sniffle through it, just clothes like underwear, t-shirts, jumpers, some socks, some booties.
Let's try this one then.
If there's a locked door, I presume you're going to spend as ever long needed to break in.
Yeah.
Might as well unlock this one, because I presume you're going to do the same thing on the other side when you're done. Yeah, there's a little small chest on the end. As you like shake it a little bit, you can tell it's full of coins. It seems to be like the bank of, well, you can presume, because it's quite heavy. It's a decent size. It seems to be similar to like the same size as the magnificent chest of Adran.
Let's open it.
We'll get there in a second. You can tell from shaking it, it's just full of coin. It's just coin. Most likely the entire coin of this brewery. If you're going to spend 10 minutes to open it,
yeah, why not?
Because I can't roll any more than that. Anyway, yeah, it's just like a full chest of gold.
Okay, I'll take some.
What's some? A handful or 2?
How much is in there?
Oh, it's full. It's full of gold, silver, and copper. Mostly silver and gold. It's pretty full. So think of the two like the massive chest that Adran's been walking around with, like decent chest. Okay, I need to zoom back a bit from the stream, but like it's like 2 foot wide, a foot deep.
So if I was to take, say, like 50 odd gold coins, they probably wouldn't even notice it was missing.
Yeah, if you're gonna take a few handfuls like that, or if you're only gonna pick out gold, you can see like it's like 60-40 silver to gold. So like, I mean, it's obvious like that. And if you put your hands in and mix it around, you can see that's like it's a good distribution of both. If you want to take a couple of handfuls, I can tell you what you get.
Yeah, all right, let's do that then. I'll just take a couple of handfuls.
So okay, no, that's too low. That's better. You can just write this down. You get 16 silver and 15 gold.
Okay. Mr. Nuts will pick up a gold coin as well because he's addicted to the shinies. Okay,
so then put down 16 of both.
No, that's Mr. Nuts. I can't spend that. He'll go mad. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to take it all because they'll know. But yeah, I'll close it back up, do the lock back up, and I'll go and check the other door. I'll check under the bed, under the pillows.
Yep, yeah. I presumed you're doing all that because you're a little like thieving cunt. like you last time you'd started doing all this shit, like you got sent away to be a house cat. So.
Yeah.
In the other door that was locked, it was like, so the lock on the chest and the lock on the door and the lock here were like really hard locks. This was like picking into like a child's like diary, like weekly diary that you can just like pull with your hands open. It was that like flimsy of a lock compared to what you'd be like expecting. And inside it's just like, it seems to be like
a balcony.
It
looks like a balcony.
Does look like a balcony, but it's not, because if we said it was a balcony, then they would all see it. But inside is like his. It looks to be like, in the army where they have their like special outfits for like special events.
Yeah,
it's that sort of like. It's got like pins, and they're all like perfectly pressed shirts and perfectly pressed like suit sort of things. Obviously for like events, and he keeps them away pristine in this like little drawer. Or press, sort of thing.
I'll climb out the window.
Which one? The one at the front or the one at the side?
The one that I'm stood next to.
The one at the side, okay.
Which will take me, I'm guessing it'll take me somewhere above the kitchen area.
Oh yeah, it's going to be on the roof. Yeah, you'll be on a roof. Yeah, you'll be on a roof above the kitchen area, roughly.
So I'll just drop down behind the brewery and head back to town.
Yeah, but just hope that if you walk behind the brewery, you're going to have to walk through the brewery to get out. The entrance is here, and you're like here. I don't know if you can see my pings, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
You're just gonna walk through the brewery, yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Yep. No one pays attention to you. The other lads have gone. Just say anything to anyone as you leave. You just walk.
Yeah, the shitlords.
No one cares.
Nope.
No. The two boys walking to town. You'll catch up with them eventually. You don't know where they're gone actually, so I'm not. You can figure out that one. Ibros heading to free alcohol. You going to get alcohol first, or are you going to go check out this boat?
Well, I was told that the boat would first really be available already somewhat around the afternoon. So
it was meant to be ready 3 days ago.
Yeah, I know, but Kisson said that he would be checking it out like in the afternoon ish, so we might as well somewhat wait for that over the road.
So you head over the road, yeah.
Over the road.
You get to over the road. It's a really clean, like take the slippery nipple, just make it like a little more like it's the same vibe of like really nice staff, smelling beautiful food, but like everyone just seems to be like a little bit just nicer, or like not in a like a stuck up or like a I've been trained to be nice way. It's like everyone just seems more polite, and everyone seems more like they seem to take to themselves more. You don't have people going, "Do you want to play cards?" Like, and you don't have to. No one looks shifty, and everyone is just like, it's just a good fucking time. Like when you walk in, like it's just a really nice pub, and everyone kind of gives everyone their own space. And there's a couple tables around. I have a map if you really want a map.
I mean, that depends on how many characters you put in, because we need names.
Well, everyone at tables, because very early, is like on a table, looking like so everyone looks like businessmen, and they're all like keeping to themselves. They're all having coffees. No one's drinking alcohol at this time of morning in this place. Like it's like 11, 10, half 10, 11 o'clock. It seems to be like business meetings. So people have some food, some cheese.
What kind of like race diversity are we talking? Mainly humans or
No, all
elves,
sorts, all
dwarves,
sorts.
gnomes?
Everything. There's some gnomes. There's some elves. There's some half. Or I was gonna say half. There's not an orc. I was gonna say there's a Goliath. There's humans. There's all sorts. Everyone's chatting, and but like if you listen into their conversations, it's basically business, and people are talking about, oh, I can do 6 crates of this and 4 barrels of that, and oh, you want this gem? Oh, I haven't seen one of those gems in ages. If you can supply them, well, how much can you supply? And it could, in the merchants quarter as well, or not the merchants quarter, the artisan quarter. It's like high end goods, the top of the line tanners, the top of the line jewelers, the magic
purple honey.
sellers. So
Yep. Okay.
it's got a bit of everything.
Yeah, I'd go up to the presumably innkeeper somewhere.
Yep. Hello there. How may I help you? My name's John. Pleased to meet you. Oh, every tavern owner is John. You learned this quick.
I walk up to the new John.
The better
Did
John.
you say John?
Yes, John. There's a few of us that own taverns around in this town.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Hey John, pleased to meet you. I'm Ebrius.
Ebrus. I will try my best to remember that, but there's lots of people who come in here every day, and I'm not as good as some of the other ones at remembering names.
No bother. I am here because Kissin Brigax said that by doing this job for him, his tab would be considered mine, and I do love me some good alcohol.
A job, you say? And yes, Kissin. They are our suppliers of the ale, wine, whiskey, vodka, spirits, the lures. We've got it all, but they make the best, and we only serve the best.
Well, let's start out with some ale then.
Very well. And I see you came in with a friend. Is he having ale too, or are you going to? A man of your stature, I can see you have some sort of brewer's tavern on yourself. It's not the same as Kissin's, is it?
No, it's for a different guild, but we are trying to merge together. This is the start of it.
Oh, that's amazing! Oh, even better brews. Oh, I can't
Hopefully.
wait. Because if you're anywhere as good as Kissin, I can only imagine if you're working with him. He's wow. This is so exciting. Yeah. So it's like sorry. You say you're doing a job for him? What is this job you speak of?
Nothing too bad. We just sent on a small quest to deliver some whiskey. As to like start the trade.
Oh wow. I'm sorry. Like, his tab is getting pretty high, and you're a good fella. Do you have any proof of this? Just because I don't want to be adding to his tab, but when it's at the number it is now.
The best I can give you is the receipt of the boat which we have acquired.
Yeah, so you showed it to him, yeah.
I at least hold it in my hand and show it to him. He's not allowed to hold it though.
Oh yeah. He goes, oh, perfect. No problem. Sorry, their tab right now, if just between you and me, it's already 30 gold, and like we don't charge them anything more than the cost of the we don't charge them for the drink because whatever they charge us, we charge them back, if you get me. Like if it's 6 gold a barrel, we charge them the equivalent, but like the food bill and the night bill, it's adding up. But we're good pals, we just take it off the next order we give them, and it works.
All right, good. Yeah,
just have to be sure, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't give a fuck, like just lets you go. It's like, oh, so ale, you said, yes?
Yeah, let's start off with that. It is still a bit early.
He chuckles and said, for a dwarf like yourself, I don't believe there's such a thing as too early.
There isn't a thing as too early, you're right. But we gotta start easy. We don't want to be hammered when our first job starts, do we?
Exactly. He goes, and your friend, is he having the same? And he pours you an ale correctly. He tilts the glass at a 45-degree angle and, like, you know, pours it until the head forms, and it's less than 1/3 of the top. For anyone looking at stream, they'll know what I mean by that. And it's a perfectly poured pint of ale. I presume he pours you two, and they're both perfectly poured. Do you taste before you go back?
Yeah.
It is
brew number 57.
No, that's your blonde beer, you idiot.
I know.
It is a really good beer. Like, it's, you know, well, not really. Like, it's not, you've had better, but for like an average like a standard beer in a place. Like if you took a Heineken or a Carlsberg as standard, it's a good bit better than that. It's a good ass beer, perfectly poured. You know yourself as someone who's brewed beers and been around beer for a long time. It's the pouring helps a lot with the taste, and that's probably what that extra 10% of quality is coming from. Where like when you go to a cheap bar, they pump the fucking tap, and it's all over the place. Then,
All right, yeah.
Sorry, I just read something about a priest in chat, and I'm very very concerned that I don't want to continue.
I take the ale and just sit down at an empty table if available.
Cool. Yeah, two of you sit down at the table. Time passes. I presume you have some more. It's now the afternoon.
Well,
are you just
being a few pints down, I think it's time to check out the boat.
I was gonna say you can wait here for the whole day if you want. I'm just gonna fast forward. Okay, cool. Okay, sorry. Chat's just got really confusing, and I know them. Like I know Brittleback, and then Funkee's they were asking questions, and I'm very confused. I'm just gonna ignore that whole conversation. Sorry. Yeah. So you go to the dock nearby. I don't need that. I'm loving how I can keep. Whoa, shit! Why am I on the wrong level? There we go. You go to the docks. You notice there's a load of gnomes and like gnomes. There's some humans. There's all this around. It's quite busy. You notice there's like two main docks, like two main like repair bays, sort of like docks. Like dock to me just means like place where ships go in, but like there's usually like there's a main building, and there's two main buildings you see. And as you like looking, you're kind of in between both. You look down up one way, and then you notice there's a ship that like someone would like that somewhat fits the description of the boat you were told about, and I presume you head in that direction.
Well, that depends. Like when you say just about right, how right does it look?
You think it's a blue sail. It's kind of hard to like. It's a sky blue-ish color from where you are. It's definitely got a carving of like, because it's good like 100 meters away, like 250 meters away. It's got a carving of what looks to be like Carametra, but like what people believe Carametra looks like. You obviously have seen Carametra. No, she looks completely different. She looks more like a dragonborn cat lady than
we've seen the image that they wanted to present themselves with.
Yes.
We don't know if that's what they truly look like, but sure. Well, yeah. I guess we head that way.
Yeah. Yeah. And you see some people working in like a building. You also see some guys working on the dock. What do? Do you go to the people in the building, or do you go into the dock?
I go straight to the almost familiar boat.
Cool. Sorry, I was pouring myself more drink. Okay. As you walk up towards this boat, you and Adran, there's a human kind of comes up. Like there's a I don't know what they're called, but there's a boat. Like it's a decent. Like you're looking at this boat, and Adran, you have never had a boat this big. It's quite a large ship for like we're just gonna go like a bit of a journey, like a few days off. Like this is a decent sized boat, and it's up on stilts, and they have like a dock or whatever. I don't know what you call them, like the plank of wood you use to like bridge the gap between like the boat and the dock, so like you can walk across easier. It's got like a decent
plank.
Yeah, but like, is it called a plank when it's anyway? I'll call it a plank.
Well, you walk the plank for a reason, right?
Yeah, but there's I think there's a special name on the bridge you use to connect the two.
Listen, sir, wood is wood. It's plank.
Yeah. So there's the plank, and like it's a decent build. And as you kind of walk up towards that, this human comes along and goes, "Hey, what are you doing? You're not like you're not one of the staff here.
Here to see how far the repair has gone."
oh, we've been finished this for like a day and a half. We're just cleaning on the inside.
Why haven't you contacted us then?
Us, you're not kissing. You're not in. Go to the main office and they'll sort through it. Like, I'm just here to do my job.
I am working for Kissan, and this is soon to be our boat.
Well, that's not my problem. I'm just told to make sure this boat is clean to hand off. Like, someone should have been here 2 days ago to pick this up. We've been finished for a day and a half. This is ridiculous.
We never got a message to pick it up.
That's not my job. My job is to do the repairs and do everything and clean up the place and just do the tasks I'm given on a day. This is not my job.
Well, when will you be done with the cleaning?
Well, we're done. I just walk it. This is my daily check.
When will your daily check be done?
Like, when it's done, it'll only take me 10 more minutes, if that. But like, it's none of your business.
Then. I walk further up the plank and like find a good position to just like sit down as a stubborn dwarf. I'll wait 10 minutes.
As you start to walk up the plank, he walks towards you, and basically he looks aggressive as he's like, if you want to meet halfway, we might need to roll.
We are meeting halfway. Fuck this.
No.
Okay.
He goes, get the fuck off this plank. That you are not welcome. Go into the office and sort it out with them.
Listen, sir, do your daily check.
I will do it when I damn well wish. You are not welcome on this boat. It has not been paid for. You go deal with the office. This is my job.
It has been paid for plenty.
He goes to push you.
I try. I know I'm like on a slant, but I try and set my feet in as he's trying to push me, as to stand still.
So you're trying to actively deflect, not to.
No, I'm not deflecting, but I'm just I'm taking the push without getting pushed.
Yeah, but like you're defending yourself more. But like,
well, yeah.
If someone's like. Yeah, that's what I mean by deflect. You're trying to deflect the push.
To me, deflecting would be grabbing his arm and just throwing him off the ramp, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're just trying to hold your ground as a sturdy little
yeah.
dwarf. Can you just roll me? Well, you see, Dex you're really good at, and Dex doesn't make a lot of sense. So, strength...
well, we can just do strength or like athletics against athletics, something like that.
Athletics would work. Yeah, athletics would work. Yeah. Athletics, yeah, which is a strength if you, and then plus training.
I got an 8.
In total, with your add-ons.
+0. I'm not training strength, my guy. I'm a monk.
He pushes you and like, like you get about halfway, and it's not a very steep ramp, right? It's about like a 30. It's steep. It's like 20 degrees, which is quite steep. But like, considering this ship is fucking huge, just a really long plank. No, like you almost. No, sorry, by almost I mean you fall and roll backward.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, now I told you, and I won't tell you again. Next time won't just be getting a push. Go to the office and sort it out with them.
I stand up and like brush my already rather tethered garments and just start walking up the plank again.
Oh, fuck. Are we starting a combat? Will we do initiative?
That's up to you, but listen, sir. I am just here to make sure you do the inspection so that we can get on with our days.
You were rolling initiative. Okay, I don't know why I rolled 2, so I'm going to take my lowest roll because I shouldn't have rolled 2. Roll initiative 14.
That'll be a 22.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to use Big Wolf as this guy. And you got a 22. Sure. Yeah. So you walk up the ramp. Adran, are you getting involved in this? You're in the area. Just before we continue.
No, I'm not getting involved in this. It's not my ship.
So are you? Well, it will be. Are you walking to the office then? Or are you just standing on the dock?
I haven't got the deed.
You're just going to stand and watch this happen.
I think
that's the smartest call.
Cool. Okay. I just before I need to call upon you. Yes. Okay. Cool. The Goldilocks principle on the heads of pints. Okay. Brittle back. Yeah. Okay. While I drink cider, which doesn't have a head, but more importantly, yes. So this guy, super aggressive. Mm-hmm. Let's let you speak first. You're walking back up the ramp.
Yeah. I never caught your name, but sir, I do not wish to fight you. Take your 10 minutes. I'll just supervise you while doing so.
He goes, you are not my supervisor. Go to the office and sort out them. My job is to do checks on the boats, make sure
Your
they're ready
job
to be had back.
it should have been done by now.
Yes, and it would have. I'd nearly be halfway through if you weren't on my fucking plank. Getting in the way, you are not like. There's health and safety. If you're on the boat, when someone comes, I'm gonna lose my job.
I'll
So get
put
the
on
fuck
the
off and
hat
go.
then, but I will be here when you do the last checkup. You should have been done 3 days ago anyway.
We have been done. Go. That's why I'm saying to go to the main office. We
Why
want to
are
put
you
this
doing
back in the
last
water.
check now if
No.
you've been done for 3 days.
Every day when the ships are sitting here, we make sure they're clean. So when the fuckers come and pay, we put it in the water and they can't moan going, there was a scuff on this piece of thing. Because we have proof that there's not. So we have to check every day that they're still perfect before we give them back. Like, we can't give you back a dusty boat. That'll just be stupid. So now, as I've said, go to the office, sort it with them. If you've paid
How
up,
close are we
then
standing?
oh, like you're. I presume you walked into his face because he's at the halfway point.
Well, yeah, good. Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
And he goes like, "You can deal with this. You can go deal with the office. If you paid up, I'll get a letter in my or not a letter. I'll get like in my task for today. It'll be to put the boat in the water and bring it somewhere else. I will do that. That's my job. But my job now is to check this boat and check the 3 others on the dock, and then repair that one's boom, and then go to that one. And they want to reinforce the bow. It's like." It's fucking made of like 6 foot thick wood. I don't get it, but they've asked us to do it, so we're gonna do it.
Goddamn words. Listen, just do the checkup.
Go, yeah, and you should just go to the office.
But what if I don't want to go to the office?
Well, then you're not getting your fucking boat back, are you?